Hey y'all, it's your favorite mama bear here, and I'm ready to drop some knowledge on you. But first, before we get to the review, there's something I'd actually like to address. As you guys know, had a had a bit of a couple rough days. That being said, I'm not going to be stopped. You can have your opinion or whatever you want. You can sit there and say I'm not wanted. Well, you know what? It wasn't even your stream, baby. I had every right to be there, just as much as you did, because I was invited too. You want to sit there and talk about it like adults? I'm here. Now on to the review. Okay, Supernatural, Season 15, Season Premiere. Epic song. Forgive me for not actually having looked it up, but epic song as always, perfect for the premiere. And last season, they ended it with a scene right out of my nightmares. Seriously, I have a reoccurring nightmare that that was always just like how that ended. You being surrounded by zombies that are oncoming. So yeah, when I went to go back and watch it a second time, I actually had to have a friend there with me. And I didn't sleep for actually a couple days after watching it the first time. So, jumping right back into this, I knew it was going to be hard for me. But they're my boys. I gotta see them through. Some of you will know. I'm Supernatural. I'm in the Supernatural fandom. I follow the Emu family. That's actually where my name Mats comes from. It's not something I had previously. I was named after a book character by Ludwig Bemelmans. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, those of you who will figure that out, good for you. But, yeah, either way, I digress. You know, like I said, I knew it was going to be hard. But Supernatural, these are my boys. I gotta sit there and I gotta see it through. Even if it's something that's going to be right out of my nightmares. A couple of my nightmares, actually. uh, but yeah. So yeah, back into the cemetery. Zombies oncoming. They're all trying to defeat them. Gotta love it. Cass picks up Jack, swings him over his shoulder like he's nothing. Totally props to Misha for being able to do that. It's beautiful. Watching as they run, as he's occasionally holding on to his belt loops. I really hope they include the outtakes from that scene, because I imagine there's probably a few hilarious bits. Yeah. Of course, they stand there in the crypt. They're debating. Yeah, Dean's like, "Oh, Chuck, yeah, I saw this coming. I knew that I saw this coming." You did not see this coming. You did not. You wouldn't have played into it if you had. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, baby. So they're trying to figure out how to get their arses out of there. Again, zombie pops in. Honestly, Sam Jared's reaction was pretty close to what mine was when that zombie popped out of the wall. Yeah. And anyone who didn't see somebody from hell popping up into Jack's body, raise your hand. Though I am glad. Belphegor, he looks like he's going to be a fun character. And it's nice to see, as strange as this feels to say, a likable demon again. I don't know how much of this is going to be from Chuck's lack of influence, or he's just genuinely a fan of Dean. Again, spoilers. This whole thing is spoilers. But yeah. Honestly, I loved the episode. Belfcore knowledgeable. Of course, you had that Banff Cass moment, which those of you who know me know. Mm, love Banff Cass. Had enough Banff moments. But yeah, as they're traveling out and trying to figure out what they're going to do, Belle, of course, suggests, well, I know this spell that can contain all the ghosts. Give Baiji some time. Okay, cool. Let's do it. But of course, they have to clear out a nearby town. Naturally. Can't make anything easy for the guys. Love. But, yeah. And they get there. They're sitting there pulling the FBI, nonsense. You gotta love it. Oh, pipeline burst. Gas, blah, blah, blah. You can't turn around and say the truth of your town is going to be overrated by about 3 billion ghosts. Yeah. As soon as they convince the sheriff to get everybody out of town, far enough, what do? They decide to go house to house, Sam and Cass. And sure enough, doesn't Sam pick the house with the dollar store of John Wayne Gacy? Because they don't admit that they call him creepy ghost or creepy clown ghost or something like that. But come on, it's a dollar store John Wayne Gacy. And we all know how much Sam, feels about. We all know Sam feels about clowns. And Cass gets the one. That's the other part of my nightmares. Bloody Mary. Yeah, the whole thing is just a whole bunch of nopes for me. Something coming out of the mirror? No. Wow. Kudos on the mom. That was at the Gacy, the dollar store Gacy house, for coming up actually a really creative hiding spot. Of course, when Sam helps get them down, he puts, I understand that he puts the gun down to help the little girl down. Dude, why did you not pick it back up automatically? Because sure enough, dollar store Gacy pops up right behind him. And, being a clown, Sam has that moment of hesitation. That was all it took. Gets himself sliced. Got to commercial. And our boy, my beloved angel, turns around. What does he do? He just appears in the nick of time, saves Sam's ass. And yeah, they get the family out nice and safe. Sheriff, of course, being ever so helpful for the Winchesters, gets the standard price. Yep, he gets himself killed by the woman in white. Which thankfully helps provide the fresh ingredient that they need for the ghost-containing spell. But in the whole process of trying to, Cass doesn't want to look at Belfcore, naturally. He needs in Jack's body. So Dean and Belfcore wind up having a lot of time to talk. We find out Belfcore's a fan of Dean's from back when Dean was in hell. You find out what all's going on, including some of the stuff that a bunch of us had speculated. That when Chuck went and opened up hell, he opened up all of hell. Every door, including the cage. Which, yeah, we are gonna see Michael and Adam. For those of us who actually had the quick eye, we were happy to see that in the season promo. Because, yes, they do show Jake Abel. About friggin' time, if you ask me. All in all, great episode. The ending, wonderful nod to the beginning of the pilot episode. They ended it right off just like they did the pilot episode. We got work to do. Close the trunk. Looking forward to the season and dreading it at the same time. I know all of y'all Supernatural fans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I know there's some speculating that Chuck isn't God. I disagree. I think Chuck is God. I don't think he's the ultimate, though, and that's something that they've discussed and hinted about. I think the empty is Chuck and Amara's mother. And I'll call it now. I said it over the summer, and I still say it now. The empty is Chuck and Amara's mother. Because you remember when we met Amara, and she was talking with that one little girl in the Bloody Mary episode. She asks, well, where are your parents? And Amara was quick to say, I don't have a father. Didn't say anything about a mother. And the empty, when we saw it interacting with Cass, everything that came out of it was just so parent. And what we know from the history. Before Chuck and Amara, there was the empty. That's why Chuck has no power there. Because he can't override the parent. I look forward to finding out what's happening on that side. With Billy and the empty, Lucifer, whatever that being is. I'm pretty sure that's the empty. And Jack over there. I'm curious. I'm really looking forward. I hope they address that next week. But let me know what y'all think, what you thought of the episode, and what you think about possible how things are going to go for this season. We know there are some things that how they're going to go down, or at least we got a good idea. But either way, leave a comment in the description. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like button, and don't forget to hit that little bell so you can get notified anytime I post up new vids. Because I'm going to be doing these Supernatural ones every Friday, out of respect for the Emu family. I'm not going to load them up on Thursday. I'll load them up Friday, probably in the evenings. Okay? As always, I'm going to be here. Ain't nothing shaking me. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Those of you who are Canadian like yours truly, happy Thanksgiving weekend. Okay? Love y'all. Show me the love. Okay? Mwah. Ciao.